What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Welcome back to my channel, Green Man Grow 7. I'm Sean Knight, and today I was thinking about what I could do for my first video of the new year. So I wanted to feature one of my favorite plants. This is going to be one of those plants that, if you saw another one of my video, I did the Philodendron Dark Lord. This was a cutting that I received that did not have any roots on it. And I put it in a propagation bag. And as a result, look at that baby. New leaf. But look how big that is. Isn't that something? Oh my God, look at that. This is one of my favorites. I will not say my favorite, but this is one of my favorite plants. How could you not? I mean, seriously, how could you not? I just love everything about it. And look at that. Isn't that exquisite? But wait, there's more. I know. It's right there, right? It's right there. So, this is another cutting that I received, and the difference between this one and the previous plant that I just showed you was when I received this plant, it did have some roots. Not a lot, but it had some. And so as a result of me having this about, I'll just say a little while, I potted it up in the medium, put it in a clear orchid pot so I can observe the roots. But look at that. Look how big those leaves have gotten. Look at that. And new growth point right there. Can you see that? These plants, and I'm not even getting into the, water and all of that. I'm just talking today about this being one of my favorite plants of 2021 that I got. I just love everything about this plant. And so I wanted it to be a feature for my first plant of 2022, or my first video, I should say. But isn't that amazing? Look at that. So these are climbers. And so the stem is growing quite full. And so I can anticipate by the next time that I repot this, that I'm going to have to stake it so that it can go straight up. But look at that. And I'm thinking it's going to get bigger than what I thought it would be. So if you have this plant, as I say always, because, there may be something that I'm not saying that you can say in the comment section. And I thank you guys for leaving comments and that you could say something about the plant because you have it. Somebody may read the comments and say, oh yeah, he didn't say that, but that's good to know. So if you have this plant, it does. That's a big leaf, right? So this is the big boy. And this is the little brother. And I just love these. I just want both of them to get big in their own way. And I'm going to have one in one section of the loft and one in another section of the loft. But I wanted to bring this because this was one of the plants that I received in 2021. And I just wanted to do a feature on it for the new year. Put this one down. But I am enamored with this plant, the way it grows. And one thing I like about these plants, they don't require a lot. And so just having it in the loft, if you were to see me, sometimes I'm just sitting here and I'm just looking at the plant, I'm like, that's nice. I like the way it grows. I like the way it looks. It's like art. So when I just come home, whether I'm out shopping or whatever, and then I come here into the loft and I just sit and look at it, it's like, yep, just looking at it, look at that. Can you see it? Isn't that amazing? That's amazing, right? It's amazing to me that such beauty exists in nature, that we're able to collect in our homes and learn the requirements of these plants, and then they thrive in our environments since we've taken them outside of their ecosystem of whether they're in the rainforest or the jungle, whatever, wherever they are growing on the planet, and we bring them home and give them what they need, and then they grow in our environments and we get to enjoy that. Because I can tell you, this is something that brings me joy. This plant right here, this plant right here, this plant right here. It brings me joy. And so, and there's something about these, and I've said this before, dark stem philodendrons that I'm captivated with. And so, yeah, look at that. And when I first got it, these two leaves were a little closer together. And as it's starting to grow out, you see how the leaves are separating and they're doing their own thing. And this leaf had a little damage on it, but I don't mind that because that happens in nature, you know, also. But then with the new growth point, I'm anticipating that this will do whatever. I don't know right now if it's going to grow this way or if the new leaf is going to grow up and grow this way. And then, because my plan is to stake it from the back here, and so like this, so that as it grows up, the stake will be here. But yeah, look at that. If you have the Philodendron Dark Lord, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about the plant. Tell me what you have encountered about the plant. Since I've had this plant, it's been easy. And like I said, I got it in 2021, and it's just been giving me life. It's been doing everything that I needed to do in terms of growth, in terms of acclimating to the way that I care for plants, and in terms of what I want and anticipate. I think it's going to be bigger than I anticipate, which is totally fine with me. So this big boy right here. And the Philodendron Dark Lord is also, you know, related to the Philodendron Bloody Mary, the Philodendron Pink Princess, and so it's just exquisite. And I just love everything about it. I'm here for it, and I want you guys to be here for it too. And this is something, like I always say, for my staple plants that you'll see again, because I want you to see the progression. Like the first plant that I showed you, that plant was actually the cutting that I received that I put in a propagation bag to get it to start to root, and it worked, and it's rooted really well now, and it's growing. This one had small roots on it, and the roots have, you know, substantially grown, and the plant is growing. And so as a result, the Philodendron Dark Lord. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. My subscribers have grown. Thank each and every one of you if you have subscribed to my channel. So appreciative I am. And leaving comments. Peace.